Hello and welcome to Gierok Farms. On today's episode, we're going to be covering the big pile. We're going to finish that up here with one last load to go. Right now, I'm going to grab the skid steer and then grab the tarp and bring it down there. Stuff out of the way. Give you guys an overview on how things have been going the past couple days. We started on the 12th chopping corn silage and now it's the 14th. We got our small pile in the yard done and now we've been working on our big pile for the past couple days, and I think it's a little bigger. I think it's a little taller.
Well, I think it's taller, and the issue comes when you get taller, it starts to get narrower on top. I mean, we're up here about 12 feet or better. I mean, when you get them boxes up here, you really got to be careful. So we've been yanking them on, and it's just better. We don't spin up the pile so much. I mean, usually slow and creeping along is always better with something like this than having a mishap.
Yeah, I think everything's been going well.
Yeah, it's been going good. We got that one belt with that couple notches on it. We were scared that was going to break.
It's been holding up. I've been updating them the whole time about that, and it still hasn't been going on us. So
well, that's our biggest issue. We haven't got too many issues yet, but we still ain't quite done. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this one last load up on here. We got our guy down there. He's gonna put a couple on to put in the silo because the silo's been empty, so I have something to feed the cows for a couple days. It's still a little bit wet. I mean, there's milk in the kernels yet. We got a processor in there, but I don't know, but it's kind of different this year. When you look at the stock looks like it's ready to go. And then some of the cobs are coming off on top of the corn head, on top of the framing, and rolling off onto the ground. Not too many, but it's interesting how they're...
I don't know if it's because it was dry in the middle of the summer and then it's more brittle there where it attaches to the stalk.
That's for our agronomy people to figure out. Yeah. And there's nothing we're going to change about that. The only thing that concerns me is now from this point on, if we get wind, or how's it going to be for picking, or the cobs, you know, as soon as the chain touches it, is it going to fly off?
As soon as the ears start to drop and dry down, yeah.
What kind of issues are we going to get? So we did chop a little bit extra because better to have more than enough than not enough. We don't uncover again. So now we got our silo left. There's what, maybe 13 loads total in there. And that, we might have to give it a few days because that's pretty juicy. I think we're going to have it leaking pretty bad, so.
Yeah, Dad's trying to keep up with the rest of the world. He's trying to farm big, so we just put more corn silage on this year.
Well, it's either way, we got to harvest it, whether we harvest it for corn silage or for dry grain. And I don't know, we got a lot of cob left. I mean, we could probably get a combine later on. We got a guy now that does it in wide road. We don't know how that's going to come around by that time. But
we could have a early winter for all we know.
Yeah, we don't know. But we got to get this off and keep moving.
Good thing that was the last pole or the last wagon. That was getting a little slick for this tractor. Normally it's the tractor pulling the wagon, the tires start spinning. So then we just would use this one to assist it and get it up on the pile. But that time I was kind of starting to spin too. I was telling him earlier today that we maybe should look into getting an actual like tow strap instead of using a chain. It'd be a bit safer. But at least we're not like forcefully yanking people out of the mud with some, you know, some crazy energy behind it. We're just more or less smoothly assisting the other tractor to keep it from spinning.
Are really opening up on it, on the field there. Yeah, and we're seeing milk still in the kernel. And our no-till stuff looks pretty green yet. That's only 2 days. What is that? 2 days behind the other stuff. And it's a 94-day. Shorter day besides. We talk about how cold the winter's going to be. They'd ask the Indian, and he'd say it's pretty cold. It's going to be cold winter. So the white man makes more wood, and then later on the Indian says, I think I was mistaken, it's even going to be colder than I thought. And they asked him how he knows that. He goes by the size of the white man's wood pile. So maybe we have to go by what how big the neighbor's silage pile looks.
Be the last 2 loads chopped for the day. The rest of that will get put in the silo a couple days from now. As of right now, we're gonna head back up there, start working on that pile and get it covered. done with that pile for now. Tonight my dad will come here and scatter them out on the pile, take his time so he doesn't punch any holes in them, and it'll go a lot better when it's a bit cooler out. Happy to see everything's under the tarp, everything's sealed up, and it's gonna make some good feed. Thank you for coming along with us. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Share it with someone who you think might be interested in it as well. Also, if you want to see more of us, you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, all that. We also have a P.O. box if you'd want to send us something. But anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for sticking around until the end.